Yo, what's up YouTube? This is JamMerit coming to you today with a brand new video, boys, and today we are starting a new series called Squad Doctor. Let's go. Woo! So guys, the other day I was on Instagram and I got a message from a subscriber asking, can you give me suggestions for my team? Now, I thought I might make a video out of this, guys. So what I'm going to be doing, I think maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks, is doing a series called Squad Doctor. Now, what this is that when a subscriber sends me their squad, I will look at their squad and then give suggestions on where they could improve their squad, etc. Now, the thing is that obviously I'm going to get a lot of entries and it's going to be done on a case-by-case basis. So if I don't get to your entry, guys, it's just because I've gotten a lot of entries. Now, I'll try to do one episode, like I said, every 1 or 2 weeks, and I'll feature one team in each because it is a bit of work to go through somebody's squad and give them suggestions. So just consider the amount of time that I am putting into these videos. But yeah, if you guys want to potentially be featured in this series, make sure you send me your squad with all screenshots of your favorite formations, your attack, your midfield, and your defense, and also your budget, what you're willing to spend, etc. And just some specifications, anything that can really help me out. And I will do my best to try and fix your guys' squads to the best possible of my knowledge, like just as much as I know. Like, I'm not an expert on squad building, guys, but you know, I want to do something different on the channel, and this seems like, you know, a fun idea. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get into our first ever Squad Doctor episode, guys. Starting off with a subscriber known as Foot Hurricane. His links of Instagram will be in the description down below. I'm just going to go through his team, guys, and then show you the screenshots and then suggest some positions. So let's get right into it. So guys, here we are with a screenshot of Foot Hurricane's attack. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is look at his attack. Now, as you can see here, he's got a few nice cards. Now, the thing is that the two cards that instantly pop out to me that need to be changed are the left forward and also David Villa. Now, the thing is that if you're going for Di Maria, I wouldn't suggest you picking up the right forward that I'm about to suggest you, but in the interim, you could definitely pick him up. Also for the left forward, I'm going to suggest another one. Another thing which I've considered just looking at your squad as a whole is that you could do a sort of hybrid build of La Liga. Now, the thing is that La Liga is very cheap at the moment considering there are coin packs out. So you could sell Alexis Sanchez, get some coins for him, and pick up some other players. So in your attack, I'm going to suggest you changing your striker of Sanchez if you're going to do the La Liga team, the left forward of Ruiz, because -1 to marking is not good. Trust me, it's not good. And David Villa. Now, Foot Hurricane's budget was around 2.4 million coins, so I've got a few coins to work with, guys. So let's go into my 3 suggestions. Now, the first suggestion that I have for you, if you're not going for that Di Maria, is this brand new card, Thuram, who is only 100k, and he gives +1 heading and +1 positioning to all players. Insane, man. Seriously, definitely pick up Thuram, I'm not sure how to say his name. Look, he's only 90k. He's so cheap, especially if you're very far away from Di Maria. So that's my first suggestion. Sell David Villa and pick up Thuram. Now, my next suggestion is picking up Cole here at left forward. He is also another new Father's Day card who is so cheap, man. There was one actually that just went for 84k, which was a snipe, but 160k. So that is crazy, man. For 260k, you're going to be upgrading your left forward and your right forward, getting +2 to heading and +2 positioning, instead of what you had previously in Ruiz, where you got +2 shot, -1 marking, and nothing from David Villa. Crazy, guys. So honestly, go and pick these guys up, man, because their price will probably rise in the future. But yeah, so that's 250k on the right forward and left forward. Now, if you're going to consider the what is it called, the La Liga hybrid, I would suggest you picking up Griezmann. Now, Griezmann is a bit more expensive than Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez tots is around 200k, but you could sell him pick up Griezmann because you don't have attack mode Griezmann. But yeah, pick up this Griezmann here, obviously not for 1.2 mil, for 300k, which he goes for. And you get +1 finishing and +1 positioning. So overall, you could get rid of your left forward, your right forward, and Alexis Sanchez. Replace them with Griezmann, Thuram, and Cole. You're looking at around 550k, but if you sell Sanchez, it's only going to be 350k. So that's 350k. Now the thing is that left forwards and right wingers like Musonda and Aramu, I think that's how you say his name, the game changer, they are good. But if you're wanting to maybe in the future start saving coins and looking at picking up someone like Messi, but I mean, I know that they are expensive. So for the time being, maybe you could just leave your right wing and left wing as they are. Anyway, moving on to the midfield. And here we have the midfield here. So it is actually quite a nice midfield. However, there are some huge weaknesses in it. The first thing that pops into my mind is Vitolo. Obviously, you need to go through and get him. I'm not sure how close you are to 1 Mata, but I mean, if you've been playing this game for some time, you should be relatively close, and he will do the job any day of the week. He's a really good card. Now, continuing with the theme of the team of the season for La Liga, it's a risky decision, but you could sell Yaya Toure. Now, I know he's a good card, don't get me wrong, he's great, but you could get 700k for Yaya and pick up the following 2 players in his place. So if you do decide to sell Yaya Toure, this is a great card, especially if you're going to be going through with the La Liga hybrid squad builder. Bruno, who is only 270k, and he gives +1 tackling and +1 ball control. Crazy, man. And Yaya, like I said, you'll get 700k for him. Now, the other position, like, I know that Grilich, the silver game changer, is a fantastic card, but if you sell that Yaya, you could go through and also pick up Isco here. Now, Isco is quite expensive for a 91 overall, but +1 reactions, +1 ball control. Having those 2 midfielders in your team, as well as Pjanic, are really going to help your team, and it's going to help you also choose other formations that allow you to have 3 center mids in your team. Those are the 2 suggestions that I definitely have for your midfield. Just having a look at it once again, you can see here that like Carrasco's good, he's a great one. Rafinha is good if you're going to consider the La Liga build. The central defensive midfielders, like you've got Casemiro there as well, which is great. He's going to fit into the La Liga squad builder. Also Sensei and Diawara. Now the thing is that you could pick up someone like Steven Nzonzi, sorry, or you could pick up the new Father's Day De Jong, who is around 300k. He also gives +1 heading, +1, what is it? I can't remember, positioning. So you could consider that as well. That's really up to you, but yeah, that's just sort of dependent on your budget. But at the moment, you know, if you're selling Yaya and you're picking up Bruno and Isco, you're only spending about 600k, and you're actually going to get back 50, 60k in spare. So yeah. Also, right mid, like there are game changers like Mahrez, Ward, let me think, De Bruyne as well, if you don't have Mata. So yeah, consider that an option for you. Anyway, moving on to the defense now. And here we have his defense now. It's really solid, don't get me wrong. I really like the way it looks. The thing is that if you want to start using other formations and you want to consider the La Liga hybrid squad builder, I would suggest 2 players in particular. That is a left back and a right back, and they are dirt cheap at the moment. Now, let me just go into the game to show you which 2 I'm talking about. So the first position that you want to look at changing is your left back. Now, fantastic card, Marcelo. I used him forever. He's also got the team of the season card, which is around 400k. If you're wanting to save coins and you don't necessarily need the short passing and the +2 crossing, pick up his flashback for 100k cheaper, but for 1 less rating. That's entirely up to you, but man, honestly, consider it, because if you have a left back and a right back, you'll be able to use so many different formations, and it just helps your team and your sort of just options going forward in versus attack mode. Now, the final position that I'm going to suggest changing is your right back. Now, at the moment, we have got a crazy deal on in the market. Let me see if I can find him. Carvajal, the Team of the Season version. Insane value, man. He's so cheap. 225,000 coins for a 93 overall right back. Now, Marcelo and Carvajal are probably going to cost you around 500, 600, 700k, depending on which Marcelo you pick. But to wrap up, ultimately, you only need to spend about 1 million coins to make your team a lot better. Like, seriously, if you sell a few pieces and pick up the suggestions which I gave you, definitely go through it and do it. Now, another thing which I forgot to mention was your centre forward. You did have Velotti there. He does give +1 speed to Casemiro, who is in your team. You should be close to James Rodriguez. Imagine having him in your team. He would make your team a fantastic La Liga team. But yeah, anyway, this is going to be the end of the video for today. Thank you all for everything, and peace.